guys, this is part 3 of my commentary. If you watched the other 2 videos, great. If you didn't, I will see if I can put a link in the description. Last video, I was kind of talking about how, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was just talking about in the past couple of videos how everyone gets all mad and people hate on crap and stuff like that, you know. And I just think it's not good, and you know, you should live life to the fullest, not just live life to hate on people. Because I feel like there's too much hate going on in this world. People just don't care about much of anything. I mean, honestly, I don't care a lot about when people hate and stuff. I know it happens, and I'm used to it. It's like, dang it, why do I have to leave right now? And people just, you know, I know there's a difference in the world. Not everyone's gonna like you. You have to get that fact. I don't want that. And it's just, I don't know how to explain it. But, and then I ended up talking about how my family, I feel like I was born into a pretty good family. I don't mean to brag, or I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just saying that I myself feel lucky that I was born into the family that I was born into. Because I know a lot of people's family, obviously their parents going through a rough time, maybe they got a divorce, maybe they're getting divorced. Something is going on in someone's family. It's not, you know, completely good, but I feel like you should just, if you're in that position, obviously, you know, you're probably not going to like it, but you have to learn to just kind of deal with it. And when trying to learn to deal with difficult things like that, you know, it could be a real challenge. I mean, I personally don't know a lot about the subject, really, because, you know, I said in the last video how my parents have been married for pretty much since they got out of high school, and now I just feel like I was born into a lucky family. Like, I was at the right place at the right time. Obviously, there's been some rough spots and stuff, but, you know, you just gotta push on through, because obviously, some people make bad choices sometimes. If you make worse choices, like, I know a couple people that may, like, you know, they do drugs and stuff. Obviously, you know, I don't do drugs. I'll tell you that right now, because drugs are not good. They're not on my bucket list or anything. I mean, I don't want anything to do with drugs. I'm not being mean to anybody that does do drugs. I'm just saying, I don't think they're good for me, so I'm not going to do them. So, if you have different opinions on that, then you have different opinions on that. Good for you. This is probably a stupid thing to do. Yeah, a really stupid thing to do. Why would I do that? I knew it was stupid the whole time, and I still went along with it. But, you know, I say don't do drugs, because they're not worth your life and other people around you. Like, obviously, it's not cool. People often say, like, in school and stuff, they say, you know, people do drugs because they think it's cool and stuff. Honestly, I think when you do drugs, it's kind of pathetic, because it's like you're just trying to get the attention of people around you, and honestly, people don't care if you do drugs. I mean, it's not like, oh yeah, he does drugs, he's a cool person now. No, like, if somebody offers you drugs, you can just say no and then walk away. You don't have to take it. You don't have to really do anything. Isn't Meal Click supposed to be right here? Did they take Meal Click out of the map? I don't know. I'm gonna use about one more time though. No, it's a whole gun. I could have sworn there was Meal Click right here. Did they move it, or did they just take it out completely? I don't know. I haven't played Black Ops for like ever, so don't laugh at me if you know something that I don't know, because obviously I don't know it, because, you know, I'm not doing it. So what what was I just talking about? I like totally lost my train of thought. It was like something about drugs. Yeah. How drugs are. I think they're horrible. They're really bad for you, and pretty much everyone that does them knows that they're bad for them. But they do them anyways. I'm like, why? You know what they are. You know what they do. Yet you still use them. Is there a point? Do you want attention? Do you want to feel included in something? I don't think that you should feel any of those feelings. If you feel like you need to be included in something, then join a club or something at school. Don't do drugs. But people have different feelings about different things, and you can think whatever you want about whatever you want. I'm not here to. I'm not trying to change anybody's. Damn it! Why do I keep dying? I'm not trying to change anybody's mind about anything. I'm just saying, just expressing my opinion. If you don't like anything that I'm saying, please don't leave any hate things in the comments section. I don't like that. I was talking about it in the other videos how haters are just more people that just feel like they need to hate on people for reasons that I have no idea. I personally don't really care, but obviously there's haters. I just ask that you don't hate on so many people all the time, because obviously people don't like it and it hurts people's feelings, and bad things can go down if you hate on people too much. There's always, like they always have it on movies and stuff. Obviously, pointing out stuff on movies isn't a good idea, but they have it on movies and stuff where people aren't mean to it, like they hate on other people and it just ruins people's lives. And obviously, some of those stories could actually occur, and you just gotta be aware of that. I'm not saying that if you're not aware of it, you're like an idiot or anything. I'm not trying to be mean to anybody. I am just expressing my opinions in the way that I want to, while playing some zombies. I don't think George would appreciate your running. I don't know what that is, and I really don't care. I don't want to get killed again by doing something really stupid. But yeah, so if you're a hater, stop, please. It is not cool. It's not funny half the time. I don't even know what that is. It's kind of like it could be amazing. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't need ammo. But yeah, so if you're hating on people, please just stop. It's not cool. It's not funny. I mean, some people might think it's funny, but obviously they are thinking the same thing you're thinking, just because they're just those followers, and they don't know what to think, so they just follow other people's examples. But people take advantage of people like that. If you're one of those people, please don't be one of those people. Try to change. Don't follow people's examples. Do what you want to do, but don't do what you want to do to the extent where it's against the law or anything, because I don't want to be blamed for any of that stuff. I'm just saying that you should live your own life how you want it, not how other people want it to be. And if you think in some way, shape, or form it's cool or whatever, doing stuff, I don't know what you would think of. I can't think of anything. Just, don't. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. Just don't be a hater. And don't feel like you can don't let people control you. Because obviously, it's not cool and stuff. I don't let anybody control me. Nobody, I have friends and stuff. I mean, I had a friend, sorry, that was just my watch going off, telling me that it's 9 o'clock. And I'm going to have to go to bed in an hour. Because, I go to bed at 10 every night. But, yeah, don't let people control your life. When you let people take advantage of you, that's when a lot of things might start going downhill. like I took teen living. I don't know if you guys have classes like that wherever you live. I know some schools don't because obviously there's different different classes in different schools in different states and different countries, whatever. But I took this teen living class, right, and pretty much what happened was we talked about everything that how like these days when we're like out of school and stuff, the media affects us in more ways than we ever think of. We think, oh yeah, it's all fine. They show it in movies, it's perfectly fine. But the truth is, half the stuff they show in movies, it's not even real. They're just showing it in the movies just so kids that do stuff like that will think that it is normal. And like, we watched this video where this guy like started going out with this chick, and she just pretty much let her life be controlled by him, and the whole thing was just a total horrible relationship. And in the end, he killed her because he's like, if I can't have her, no one else can, and all this crazy stuff, and it was all just horrible, and it was a really sad, depressing video. But obviously, we watched it for a good reason, because our teachers, they just try to help us, and that class was to help us know what we pretty much shouldn't be doing and stuff. Because obviously, the media influences. I'm sorry, I'm kind of talking weird. But obviously, the media influences us a lot to do things like drugs, sex, alcohol, all that crap, and it's not always completely good. Like like the class, we have lessons on dating, sexual responsibilities and stuff. How if you have sex or whatever, you can get pregnant or contract an STD and stuff, and they pretty much just scare you into not doing it, which is exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Obviously, I know some people don't like it, but that's what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to keep you from doing it because, it's not good. So they don't want you doing it when you're so young. Obviously, a lot of people that are watching this, you might not be as young as I am. I'm not that old yet. Obviously, I'm gonna go take the test for my learner's permit next week, but still, I think if you have like kids or something, you need to watch them because they're going to be pretty much the same. They may think that you have there's things like I don't know how to explain it. Like maybe they might be influenced by the media in some special way because everyone grasps things in a different way. Like how if you like draw painting, some people like it, some people don't. Some people think it reminds them of certain things that it may not remind other people of, and it's just all completely different. We're all different in different ways, but you gotta learn to just deal with it. And there's a lot of things that obviously influences us, and maybe your children if you already have a child. Obviously I don't have a child. I don't want one at 15. But, you need to watch out for that stuff, because the media influences us more than most people realize it. And you just gotta watch out for it. That's the message that I'm trying to get through right now. Is that, the media affects us a lot more than most people realize it does. And a lot of people will probably disagree, but, it's the truth. I'm not being mean or anything. I'm saying that it's pretty much how it is. The media pretty much just, a lot of the times they could make our decisions for us. Like, you know how they have those things. It's like, oh, the perfect date, whatever. The perfect date should be like this, and it's not a good relationship if this is going on, or he or she is like this, or whatever. You know, you don't listen to them. Just pretty much live your own life, like I've been saying throughout all of these videos, and just have fun with it. You know, you don't gotta hate on people all the time.